not collective. What you gonna do when what you've been asking for finally makes its way to you? You ever thought about that? You need to start thinking about it, okay? Because somebody is on their way to you, and they coming straight towards you. No detours, no stops, no what they say, no what's that saying? No collecting 200. No, they coming straight towards you. This is very intentional, okay? Very intentional, which is also why it took so long. Okay, this took time because there was growth that needed to happen. I feel like on both ends of the spectrum, meaning you and them needed to grow in certain ways. But when y'all come together, y'all will also grow. Y'all will grow, like y'all. Spirit is telling me there's a mission behind y'all coming together. This is not just like no surface level, like we eat together, we lay together, and we do it all over again. No, this is there's a bigger purpose behind y'all coming together. So Spirit needed to make sure that when y'all finally did come together, that y'all were both in a space to be able to sustain this. I'm hearing retain this, and to just be able to show up in this. And what's so interesting about this is because I feel like with the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Moon in reverse, I feel like this is somebody, like I'm hearing confessions, but I feel like this is somebody kind of pouring their heart out to you. This is a level of vulnerability that I feel like you have been asking for, but may not be aware of what it takes to receive this or to reciprocate this. I feel like it's one of them things where it's like in your head, it's all like, you know, fairy tale because you can do it how you want in your head, but in reality, I feel like you're gonna be triggered by this because you have the seven with the Seven of Pentacles. You see her face, and so I'm just like, okay, it wasn't like settling with me, so I clarified. And we had the fours, we had two fours, right? So four could be significant, but you had the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, and I feel like with this energy, you're gonna have to, like, you may be subconsciously holding on to like some I don't want to necessarily say grudges, but it's just like it may be some wounds there that you may not be aware of because it's just, you know, certain things you can't. What's that saying where they say like, are you healed or are you just not around motherfuckers to trigger you, right? So I feel like on your own you've done a lot of work and you've got to a certain point, right? You have grown, but this union and coming together with this person, I feel like it's gonna trigger you in ways that you were not prepared for. That's what I'm picking up on. Now this is in a good way because with the Temperance card, I feel like there is balance here, and I feel like again there is reciprocity, and I also feel like this is divinely guided. You got the Temperance, you got the Moon card, so I do feel like this is divinely guided, and again it's very intentional. But I feel like things are probably gonna move so fast. It's just like, whoa, hold on, let's just take a beat, let's take a pause, let's take a break, right? Because I feel like within yourself, you feel like, okay, you essentially are projecting your past experiences onto this present moment. So you feel like you know what you're dealing with. You feel like you know how it's gonna turn out. I already did this. No, this ain't that. This ain't that. With the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Moon in reverse, I just feel like vulnerability. I feel like this is clarity. I feel like somebody is literally sitting you down and being like, this is how I feel. This is what took so long. This is where I'm at, and this is where I want us to go. And I see you just kind of being taken aback with the Hangman at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you just kind of taken aback, like, okay, I just need some time to think about this. I need some time to process. Now you're the one talking about, let's just take it slow, right? In the past, it was everybody else. You was on go and everybody else was just like, oh, I'm not sure, oh, I'm not ready, whatever. Now it's you. Now you got somebody who just like, I'm ready. What you trying to do? And you just like, right now? Right now? And then even under that, you got the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Look at this. Y'all, stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Okay? This is look, I'm stuttering. Real live in action. Cause wow. And I feel like this person, I'm hearing the word, like, what's this, a word in the Bible, like exalt? Like this person exalts you. I don't know if that's the right word. Google it. Because I'm gonna Google it when I'm done. But I just feel like there's a certain level of respect. I feel like this person is willing to take action in order to keep you in this energy or put you in this energy. I feel like their main goal is to make sure you're comfortable, safe, abundant, soft, flowing. Like this person wants to support. And I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, this is like emotional safety. I'm hearing emotional abundance, which I've never heard them words together before, so I'm not even. But I feel like you're gonna always be on this person's mind. Like every move that they make Every intention is with you in mind, because I feel like this is you. I feel like this is like them at work, but this, you see how this bird is the same color as her dress? Everything they do while they out and about, they got you in mind. They're thinking about y'all future, y'all as a unit, what y'all can build when they're making certain decisions. This person, this is not impulsive at all. It's intense, intense and passionate, but it's not impulsive. This is very intentional. I feel like you got the Nine of Swords in reverse. I feel like you won't have to second guess this. I feel like you won't be able to second guess this. I feel like you may try, like I said with that Hangman, you might try to stall a little bit because you're so overwhelmed, but you won't have no reason to be in your head about this. And then you got the Ace of Pentacles. This is like, I'm at a loss for words. I'm literally at a loss for words. So don't, again, Spirit is bringing me back to, even when you feel overwhelmed emotionally or mentally, it's gonna be best for you to communicate that, so that you don't show up in this energy like, well, why you wasn't ready when I was ready, or why did it take you so long, or I'm gonna protect myself because ain't no telling. No, this is not the time for that. This is, we're gonna just close it up, okay? Put that face down, because this is not the time for that. This is your time. This is your time, but it ain't the time for that. Y'all, this is and it's so crazy because I tell y'all follow my reads. I be trying to avoid this energy, but I'm glad I tapped into it tonight, because what the fuck? Okay, you might want to get ready. You might want to do your self-care, what they call it, shit shaving, babe. You might want to go ahead and get your little touch-ups, your little line-ups, your little all that.